Peace. It's your boy Nova Knowself. Once again, I'm creating a video just to shed light on some situations that's going on within the so-called Black conscious community. Um, Sometimes I don't even want to call it a conscious community because it seems like con science. Seems like these brothers are scientists that conning people because I don't see no solutions. I see all these brothers with different ideologies, but I ain't seen nobody, too many come with some viable solutions. So I want to get away from the who's a better speaker and I'm a better speaker than you and you can't debate me and I'm the best historian. I'm the, you know, you, I'm trying to get away from all that. You know what I'm saying? Where can we come together? Where can we meet at? Where can we find a middle ground? So from now on, I'm asking for everybody within the so-called Black conscious community, whether or not you disagree or you differ from someone, you have different ideologies than someone, find a middle ground. It has to be somewhere in the middle you guys can meet, and you guys can have a civil conversation and create something to where Black people can rise up from. I'm finding a lot of egotism going on. A lot of cats is trying to promote themselves for the benefits of creating DVDs and lectures and stuff like that. And this is none of my motivation. If you ever happen to see me doing a DVD or a lecture or anything concerning this Black conscious community, you best be sure that I ain't making not a dollar on this. And I don't want to make a dollar on no information that needs to be given. And if I'm blessed to be the person to disseminate some knowledge for someone else, that's a free kick in the can for me, you know. But one thing I wanted to focus on is how can we move forward? How can we move the debate forward? What can we do to start enacting plans to protect ourselves from these Europeans who want to see us off the planet, whether or not we call ourselves Moors or Hebrew Israelites or Nawabians or atheists or Cometians or whatever you want to call yourself. If you holding this melanin, this black skin on your body, according to Dr. Chris Wilson, the European wants to take you off the planet. And it has nothing to do with your ideology. It has to do with the fact that the so-called white man has declared war on the melanated people of the earth. So if we can understand that, we can move forward. Any of our discussions need to start and stop with, okay, let's discuss who's the enemy. Now let's discuss ways in which we can thrive within a system that's created by our enemy, that's devised to destroy us. As long as we're fractionalized, we're playing right into our enemy's hands. I think sometimes, debate is healthy, but sometimes debate tears apart. It tears two fractions apart to where they can never be put back together again. So we don't want to create a paradigm where we keep on having these debates and keep on fractionalizing ourselves to the joy of the European and to the detriment of our people. We gotta find ways in which to better ourselves as a whole. So instead of me debating a Nawabian or debating a 5%er or a Nation of Gods and Earths or whatever, I want to come together with what we need to do. What can we do as people who are not in the same organization? How can we move forward? So that's one thing I want to talk about as far as my contribution is to the community. I don't want to add more to the BS. I'm not a WWF character. I'm serious about African liberation. I will give my life for this. Trust me. And I'm probably gonna have to, because that's how hard I'm going at this. But if we're gonna actually realize African liberation, black liberation, then we need to stop with the egotism. Stop trying to prove that we the next Malcolm X or we the next leader. We trying to create ourselves as leaders when they don't have to be a leader to the movement like it was in the 60s. Because every leader we had was either killed off or was either an agent working to subjugate us. So what I want to do is figure out ways in which we can work together, ways in which people with differing ideologies can work together for a common goal. Because whether or not I agree 100% with the Moors, we can both agree that there's somebody that's been trying to take us off the planet. Whether or not I agree with 100% with the Hebrew Israelites, they could agree that there's a person on this planet that's aiming to take us off the planet. So how can we create economics for ourselves? Because we all live in the same communities, and we all suffer from having liquor stores on the block on every corner. So how can we create businesses? We all suffering from having no jobs. So how can we create businesses separated? We don't have enough money to invest by ourselves. All right. So for instance, if we had 10,000 people, just 10,000 people. I was telling this to a brother earlier today. We had 10,000 people, and we have each of those persons put $5, just $5 to the side for 52 weeks. 10,000 people putting $5 to the side for 52 weeks. That's over $2 million with just $5 to the side a week. That's doable, but it's only doable if we unite. I'm not saying all those 10,000 got to be out of one ideology. That's why I'm refraining from joining the ideology, because once I escaped Christianity, I didn't want to put myself back into a mix. I want to be at this point where I'm at right now, to where I can be a bridge between differing ways of thought. So just think about that: 10,000 people, $5 a week, 52 weeks in a year. That's 2 million. What, 2,600,000? Do the math real quick in your head, right? So that's a way to create capital, to formulate business, to buy out these damn liquor stores that's on all our corners. You know, I'm in California. We got liquor stores. We got house liquor store. House liquor store. Like, I mean, for real. You think they're doing that in Beverly Hills? They destroying our communities. It's the only way we can take our community back, by uniting. So all of this beefing about what ideology you have and what ideology I have is not getting us nowhere, but where we're at, which is nowhere. So I got 5 points that I think we need to focus on before we can start moving in a direction like I'm saying. First of all, we got to set all our differences aside for the good of the whole. That's the first thing we got to do. 2, we must unite against the common foe. And like I said, if you black in this country, you know who your common foe is. 3, we must respect each other in our different philosophies and thought patterns. You know, I got to respect you, and you got to respect me. Like earlier, I was chopping it up with a brother called Hebrew Perry, a Hebrew Israelite. And we had a conversation. Me and this brother built for 3 hours. This brother from Harlem. And now I got a brother from Harlem. Me and him built for 3 hours. And it was all love. You know, I respected his philosophy. He respected me. We didn't see eye to eye on everything, but that doesn't preclude us being brothers. 4, we must elect a council of elders who will ensure that the goals of the group are met. So we don't have to have no one person that can be corrupted, that can take the money and run with it. I mean, we talk about millions of dollars that we can create. So we can't have one person that's responsible for that. And 5, we must create jobs for our people. You know what I'm saying? So that's some of my solutions. So I want you all to give me y'all thoughts on it and holler at me. 1, peace.